Feel your feelings. Now, we all know that's a magic move you want to make, but what do you do? How do you do this magic move if those feelings are scary, tricky, or hard? That's what we're going to explore today, my friends, as we together will feel our feelings with me, Deb D. I'm a grief guide and a magic weaver, and I'm supporting the transformation from big life loss to big life magic. And as a magic weaver, one of my magic tools is working with the oracle. So today we're going to explore this idea of feeling your feelings. Now, we all know it to be this magic move, which feels like that's maybe what's going to set me free. But as a grief guide and a magic weaver, let me tell you this, a lot of times we are stopped because we are thinking about our feelings rather than feeling our feelings, or we squash, deny, or push them away because they're hard and they're tricky. So if we're shifting from big life loss into big life magic, it means that the loss has some tricky feelings. If we're moving towards creating our own big life magic, it means we're moving into a big magic move about doing what we want to do or falling in love the way that we want to fall in love. And you know what that means? Scary feelings. So this is what I know to be true. We are led by our feelings. We make our decisions based on our emotions, not what our head is thinking. In manifestation and in the way that we as energy beings understand the world is we feel it first, and then that feeling sends a signal up to the brain which creates a thought or an affirmation. And really, truly, love is the leader. Love is the highest vibration of the universe. And it's like if you're going to put the feelings in a list, it's at the top of the list. Love is at the top of the list. So we're all moving towards wanting to create our big life magic, work through our big life loss, go after our dream, which means feel your feelings. Can be tricky, huh? How often have you sat on a fear and sat there and sat there and sat there and not made a magic move towards your dream? And you know it to be the magic move to make. How often have you wanted to say I love you to somebody and just not? How often have you sipped away your sadness or eaten your guilt? This is a part of our human experience. Feel your feelings. This is what I know, and then we're going to draw a card. This is what I know. Your feelings are the gateway, the tunnel, the pathway, the whatever magic map you want to create for yourself to move towards your expanded experience of your life. Grief is the pathway to joy. Anger, underneath anger, is often guilt or grief. Fear is what's showing you where you've created a limit for yourself, or it's showing you what's really important to you. So you see, when we feel the feelings, we start to create a relationship which then creates a pathway. Hey, we just got 2 jumper cards. I'm going to take it because I was shuffling these cards with Feel Your Feelings. I've got the Gaia Oracle here, and when I say your feelings are the pathway, these 2 cards literally jumped out of the deck. The first is healing, the healing card. Look at that light, and look at that love right there. See, the love is actually at the center of it all. And the healing card, reconnecting with your true nature. So when we actually feel our feelings, that is actually connecting to who you are. Your mind is going to create stories, create narratives. We do meaning making. It's a part of our amazing human experience. But your heart is pulsing. Your feelings are pulsing with your true nature, which is why your gut instinct and your feelings are actually your first responders, actually your first indications. Is this safe for me? Should I go in that direction? Should I kiss this person? Should I leap out on this dream? We feel them. Our mind is going to make up a story, or our ego or our fear or our worry or our doubt is going to get in the way there. I mean, our minds are amazing, don't get me wrong. But what about if we come back to our true nature and say, actually, you know what? If I stop and feel this feeling, that is my first magic move, my first moment of healing. Because this is what I also know is true when I'm working with people in this transformation from big life loss to big life magic is this. One of our greatest fears about our feelings is, if I really feel it, I'm going to get sucked down the rabbit hole and I will never come out. It's a big, deep, dark hole. If I go into this fear, if I go into this guilt, if I go into this grief, I'm going to be down the hole with no way out, in the dark, and maybe I'll be there forever. That's not true. It is not a hole, it is a pathway. You go into the feelings so you can open the door and move through. So saying to yourself now, whatever feeling is coming to you while I'm sharing this, my feeling is how I am going to heal. You are feeling it because your energy body is giving you an indication of where the healing energy is. So you sit with. Healing is being with, feeling our feelings, even if they're tricky or hard. And then, catch this, we get the Amethyst card. You know what the Amethyst card is? Transformation. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the transformation from loss to magic. And this is exactly it. So the Amethyst card says there's certainty, there's confidence, there's transformation. So also a way of like looking at how can we feel our feelings is, what about if we just took it as a certain truth, a universal truth, that if I sit and be with my feelings, if I don't try to push them away, if I don't deny them, then what will happen is I will find the healing vibration, I will find the open door, and I will move through to what is next for me. The reason we're invited to feel our feelings, because if we don't, as human beings, if we don't as spiritual beings having this earthbound experience, if we don't allow ourselves to feel our feelings, that is when we get stuck. That's when we become numb. That's when we create barriers. And you don't want to do that, my friend, because we are all here to feel. We are all here to expand our experience of love. So how can you feel your feelings? This is the hot tip from Deb D, your grief guide and magic weaver friend today is, say yes to the healing energy and know that even if it's hard, even if it feels really tricky to feel this feeling, it is the first step in healing, and that healing is going to bring the transformation that you seek. So you can move into this healing with some certainty, some confidence. It's there. You are not going to get stuck. You will not get lost. And it's worth it. Feel your feelings so you can feel your way through, so that you can heal and transform, so that you can transform whatever loss or hurt or grief or sadness or anger, resentment, whatever it is that you're feeling, your big feeling now. Smile and say, hey, why don't we go on a healing journey, you, me, and the feeling? You can transform from how you are feeling now, and the magic move you want to make is feel your feelings. So my friends, feel free to comment below if there's a particular healing transformation that you're seeking in your feeling. I'm going to be continuing to turn up, talk about our feelings and our transformations from loss to magic. For my name is Deb D, and that's what I do. I'm helping you in your transformations towards your big life magic. So if you want to be around for more stories, more oracle readings, and more insights into how we can all transform from loss to magic, transform from wherever you are to your big life magic, then please subscribe now and join me on this heart repair journey. It is my delight to be your grief guide and your magic weaver, and I will see you soon in the magic. Big love.